Hello everyone, this is Neha Sharma, Assistant Professor, Institute of Information Technology and Management. Today I have come out with two different topics from the subject compensation management. Now this subject compensation management is one of the HR specialization subjects in MBA. So let's start with the first topic, that is cafeteria style compensation. Now cafeteria plans are benefit plans that offer employees a choice of benefits based on cost. It is like just like you whenever you go to a hotel or a restaurant or a cafeteria to have some food or something which you like, you want to go and have that food. So what you will be doing is a menu is being provided to you, and based on your choices, you choose the food from the menu. So the same thing happens in the cafeteria style compensation. It is based on the same concept. Here, employees can pick and choose from those benefits that are available to them by the organization, and they put together the entire benefits in a benefit package that works best for them within the established cost structure. Now, cafeteria plans are becoming more popular in generally bigger organizations, larger business organizations, but not all employers decide to offer their benefits this way. Primarily, this decision is because managing a cafeteria plan can be much more time consuming for the bookkeeping and human resources staff, because different people, different packages, and it is very difficult to manage all of it together. If the organization is so big and you have thousands of people and they are choosing their different plans based on their own, that works best for them. With thousands of people in the organization, with thousands of benefit package for them, so it is actually very difficult. So many organizations are not going with this. So let's take an example and understand what is cafeteria compensation plan. It is like just an example, just take an example like a company tells its employees that it will pay amount up to 5 lakh in benefits per year, and value its benefits are offered in this way, like health insurance about 4 lakh 60,000, retirement 1 lakh 20,000, child care 1 lakh 20,000, and life insurance 80,000. Now just imagine a Joe, an employee of one of the big organization who has chosen to go with the cafeteria plan compensation. He picks up from the list benefits that are exceeding 5,000. Okay. Now what he has to do is, if he's choosing more than 5 lakh in benefits, as the organization decides to pay 5 lakh benefits to each of the employees of the organization, and it's the employees discretion based on the cafeteria style plan that they have to choose the benefits among them and make their best package within this 5 lakh. But if the employee chooses more than 5 lakh in benefits, he has to pay additional benefits with a reduction in his paycheck. Now, the list of possible benefits I've already shared in the last slide. So, just in case if a Joy chooses health insurance, retirement, and life insurance, the total cost is around 6,60,000. Now, because the company has decided to pay annually only 5 lakhs per employee, now the Joe has to pay 1 lakh 60,000 of amount, a portion extra from his pay, from his salary. So if a Joe is being paid every 2 weeks for a total of 26 paychecks per year, the deduction of the benefits will be around 6154. So this is just an example to understand how cafeteria plan compensation works in the organization which chooses to go with it. So that was just a very small topic on compensation, that is cafeteria plan compensation. Now let's come to the another topic, that is fringe benefits and supplementary compensation. Now what do we mean by fringe benefits? They are all the additional compensation, all the additional benefits in form of compensation, whether financial or non-financial, which are provided to the employees over and above their salary, are known as fringe benefits. And let me tell you, they are not related to your performance, they are not related to your salary. Okay. The concept could also be interpreted as any kind of reward awarded by the employer to any of its employees apart from their wages are known as fringe benefits. Now, companies they often offer benefits like car insurance or auto insurance, medical insurance, and that too to the entire family, not only to the employee. Employer provides are provided cell phones. They are also provided laptops, the company laptops, expense reimbursement in many cases, educational assistance to their family, even for their own career development and planning. Employee discounts. There are many food coupons, discount coupons available to the employee and many other benefits. So these are some of the examples of fringe benefits. The only condition for a benefit to be considered a fringe benefit is the fact that they can't be a part of pre-established wage. I mean, the employee is the fringe benefits of the employee is not related to what wages they are getting. Okay, in the organization. For employees, a fringe benefit is a great way to save money since the company takes on some of their regular expenses, like in the case of insurance policies or cell phones. In some instances, these benefits are tax exempted, and like in case of health insurance, so it is quite beneficial for the employee. Let's take another example, like Mr. Lewis is a supply chain manager at Electronics LLC company, and the company it sells the electronic devices to U.S. clients. Now, as a part of Mr. Lewis' compensation, the company provides him a car. It can be a shopper-driven car, a cell phone, and an expense budget account to make sure that he has all the needs to work on it effectively. uh, so are these benefits what are being provided to Mr. Lewis by the company? Are these benefits are considered as fringe benefits according to the definition we set out previously? The first question you need to ask to confirm whether it is a part of the fringe benefits or not, are those benefits a part of Mr. Lewis' wages? And the answer is no, they are not the part of wages. The second question that you may ask to confirm whether it is a part of fringe benefits or not, do these benefits have a direct impact on Mr. Lewis' wages? And again, the answer is no, they don't have any direct impact on the wages. That means all these benefits which we discussed that are being provided to Mr. Lewis by his company are considered as fringe benefits. The types of fringe benefits. Now, these are different types of fringe benefits, and there are much more benefits that are provided by the organization. This is just a few I have listed out here. Profit sharing can be one of the fringe benefits. There are various profit sharing plans that the company go with to share their profits with the employees. ESOP is one of the very common profit sharing plan that the companies go with. Production bonus. Annually, the employees get bonus based on the again the profits of the organization, and there are some statutory part also where the employer has to pay the bonus to the employee. Club and gym membership being provided to the employees in the organization. Cell means cell phone, and its bill is also being reimbursed in many of the companies. Subsidized food or in the canteen for the employees specifically, or maybe food coupons are provided to the employees. Leave travel reimbursement that is also provided. Car loan is provided at the 0% interest or maybe at the minimum rate of interest to the employees. Travel allowance is definitely provided. Newspapers are provided. Periodicals, magazines for career development are provided to the employees. Professional membership fee, which can add on to their careers, are also provided to the employees. Free medical, and it may be that till life lasts, that can also be provided to the employees. Different organization, different psychology, and different fringe benefits they may come out with for the employee. Computer or laptop can be provided to the employee, one of the part of fringe benefits. Even maternity and paternity leave and free medical for spouse. These are some of the fringe benefits that are provided by the organization to the employees. Now let's understand some of the features of fringe benefits. They are supplementary form of compensation. As we discussed previously, they are not the part of compensation. They are not the part of pre-established wages or salary of the employee. They are supplementing the compensation. They are over and above the basic salary which is being paid to the employee. They are paid to all the employees of the organization. It is not related to the performance. So it is not like that, like incentives are only paid to the extraordinary performers or those who have performed so well in the organization. They get incentives based on their performance. But fringe benefits are paid to all the employees of the organization. It is not based on performance. Okay, it is only based on the membership in the organization. If you are a part of that organization, if you are on the payroll of the organization, if you are the employee of the organization, then you are eligible to get benefits in the organization. Yes, the benefits may vary from different levels in the organization, designation to designation in the organization, but it is provided to all the employees in the organization. Fringe benefits are indirect compensation because they are extended as a condition for employment and are not directly related to the performance. These benefits may be statutory. Statutory means mandatory by the government laws, or voluntary. Voluntary means it is a self initiative taken by the employer to provide benefits to the employees. It can be voluntary. Just an example, like provident fund is being made mandatory by the government according to the laws and according to the act. They are statutory, but transportation facility to the employee may be voluntary, provided by the employers of the organization. Now, these benefits they help raise the living standards of the employees. Yes, definitely, because these are the benefits which the employees are receiving from the employer over and above their wages. So it will definitely help the employees in raising their living standards. Now, let's understand some of the needs for fringe benefits. The first important need is that employee demand. Now, employees are now much aware of what are the benefits and their rights they can demand and they deserve being a part of the organization. They are now much more educated and knowledgeable, and they can actually easily compare the competitors in the industry, how they are providing benefits, and they are also aware of the government rules and laws and acts. So, the employee may demand the fringe benefits rather than pay hike because of reduction in taxes. We already discussed some of the benefits are actually tax exempted and they are add on value to the employee's standard of living their life. So in this view, the employees may demand more and better fringe benefits from the employer. Another need, why do we need fringe benefits and why employers come out with the fringe benefits in the organization is trade unions. The organization, the industry which has a very strong trade union. Okay, trade unions are the representatives of the employees in the organization. So if they have a very strong trade unions, definitely they have a strong collectively their demand, their bargaining power of the trade union will rise, the bargaining power of the employee will rise, and it actually forces the employer, the management to come out with a fringe benefit for the employee. So various trade unions are competing with each other for getting more and more benefits for their members in the same industry. So different competitors, different trade unions maybe, and they're competing with each other to get more and better benefits for their employees in the organization. If one trade union succeeds in persuading the management for a new or some better benefit than the other union, then definitely the other union in the same industry with other competitors will definitely try to convince their own management, their own employer for an additional benefit. So this war it keeps on going, and they keep on demanding better and much more better and better facilities for the employees in the organization. Employer's preference. Yes, employer may also wish to provide fringe benefits to the employee in the view of increasing productivity and motivating employees, because it also depends on the psyche of the employer, the psyche of the top management, whether they are willing to provide benefits to the employees or not. If they are willing to provide, then definitely if it is their preference and they actually believe that it helps in increasing the productivity and of the employees in the organization, and it keeps on motivating the employee to perform better, and it also helps to some extent in retaining the employees of the organization. So yes, the employer may prefer to provide better benefits to the employees. As a social security, also fringe benefits are provided to the employees of the organization to protect them from certain risks such as contingencies of life like accidents and occupational diseases. So based on this also, the need arises that we must provide some better facilities and fringe benefits over and above their salary to the employees. To improve human relations, if there are better benefits provided by the employer to the employees in the organization, employees will be motivated, happy to work with the organization, and they share a better relation. There would be a better harmony between employer and employee in the organization. So, improving human relation is a process of addressing the needs of the employee and ultimately satisfying them. So, fringe benefit, it actually satiates employees' economical, social, and psychological needs, and they'll feel happy and better, and automatically there would be a harmonious relationship between employer and employee within the organization. Or you can also say that there would be a harmonious relation between the employer and the trade unions in the organization. So these are again some of the objectives of fringe benefits to create and improve sound industrial relation. I just discussed it that how it creates and improve the harmonious relations between employer and employee in the organization. It helps in motivating employees of the organization. It protects the health of the employees and safety to the employees against threats such as accidents and occupational diseases. It promotes employee welfare. It provides security, as I talked about social security benefits. So it also provides security against social risks such as old age benefits and maternity benefits. It creates a sense of belongingness among the employees and helps them to retain within the organization. So it is also known as a golden handcuff, okay, because it helps in retaining the talented staff of the organization. It also helps in meeting various legislative requirements related to fringe benefits. And as I said, some of them are mandatory, statutory by law, we have to provide it to the employee. Now let's discuss some of the types of fringe benefits. I've already mentioned some of them in the previous slide. Now let's discuss in detail just a few the types of fringe benefits. So the first important thing is for payment for time not worked. The number of hours of work. According to Factories Act 1948, it specifies that no adult workers shall be required to work in factory more than 48 hours a week. In some of the organizations, number of working hours per week are less than the legal requirement. Okay, so even the number of hours, the break time and all, where the employees are not working in the organization, still we are paying them the salary for the time not worked by them. Paid holidays. According to Factories Act again 1948, an adult worker shall have a weekly paid holiday, normally Sunday. When the worker is deprived of weekly paid holidays, he or she is to be compensated with the same number of holidays in the same month. Now, some organization also offer two weekly paid holidays like Saturdays and Sundays of off for some of the organization. So it varies from organization to organization, and employees are also being paid for these holidays. So that's one of the fringe benefits over and above salary you were getting. Shift premium. Yes, very important. The workers working on odd shift are to be compensated more than the normal wage rate, generally known as a premium. The workers who are actually working the night shift, they have a different benefit. They have a better benefits as compared to those who are working in the normal shift, the day shift. Holiday pay, generally organizations they offer double the normal rate to those workers who work on holidays. Say for example, the organization has called you on Sunday, so they sometimes pay the double your salary. Okay, because I mean the 1 day salary they generally pay offer double the normal rate of that one particular day when you are being called to work on holiday. So again, that is one of the amazing benefit that the organization offers, but it is not mandatory. It is voluntary, and it varies from organization to organization. Paid vacation workers in mining, manufacturing, and plantation who have worked for 240 days in a year are entitled for paid vacation at the rate of 1 day for every 20 days worked, and in case of an adult, and 1 day for every 15 days worked in case of a child. So this is mandatory. This is fringe benefit, mandatory by law. It is statutory by Factories Act 1948. So these are some of the benefits. Now let's continue with the health benefits. Sickness benefit. Sickness benefit is roughly 50% of average daily wages and is stable for 91 days. We have medical benefits. The employee state insurance scheme provides full medical care in the form of medical attendance, treatments, drugs, and injections, specialist consultation, and hospitalization to insured people and also to members of their family where the facility has been extended to the families also. So these are again some of the health benefits. Now, let's continue with the health benefit only. Temporary disablement benefits. This is also being provided to the employees who suffer from an employment injury or maybe an occupational disease and is certified to temporarily incapable of work. So for them also we have a certain benefit known as a fringe benefit mandatory by law, which has been mandatory for the employer to pay. Permanent disablement benefits. It is payable to employee who suffers permanent residual disablement as a result of employment accident or occupational diseases. There are certain um, formulas to find out the pay which is supposed to be given to the employee in case of temporary or permanent disablement. So such benefits are also calculated and the formulas are given by the government and it is statutory by the employer of some of the factories where it is mandatory to provide temporary disablement benefits and permanent disablement benefits to the employees. Maternity benefit is also provided to the women, and not only in case of the I mean during pregnancy, but also at the time of confinement, at the time of miscarriage is also a benefit is provided, or medical termination of pregnancy, or in case of any sickness that arises out of pregnancy. So these are some of the health benefits we discussed. Now let's come to welfare and recreational facilities. These benefits include canteens, consumer stores, credit society, housing, legal aid. Actually, as per the Factories Act 1948, there are certain health measures, safety measures, and welfare measures provided by the employers of the organization, and it's mandatory and statutory by the government. So these are some of the welfare and recreational facilities provided to the employees by different employers. Some are statutory and some are voluntary, like picnics and parties, transportation. These are some of the voluntary measures taken by many of the employers as a welfare measure, as a fringe benefits that are provided to the employees. These are some of the voluntary arrangements made by the employers of the organization, like providing health maintenance services, emergency care, on-the-job treatment for minor complaints, health counseling, medical supervision and rehabilitation, accidents and sickness prevention, health education programs for the employees in the organization, treatment in employee colonies where they are living residential. Medical benefits are extended to employee family members and even to the retired employees and their family members. Now, this is all voluntary arrangements which are being done by the employees in the organization. Small organizations which cannot set up big hospitals and they cannot provide medical care to the employees in such a big hospital. So medical services through local hospitals and doctors are provided in the small organizations. Sometimes they also provide reimbursement of medical expenses borne by the employee. There is some limit to this, but yes, they provide. So these are some of the fringe benefits. We have discussed two topics today. One is that cover cafeteria compensation plan, and the other is fringe benefits. So very soon I'll be coming out with another topic. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.